Was it right?
Huh? I don't, that works, but I don't know if it's here yet. I'm still trying to
Oh,
find it.
okay.
I just plugged it in the bottom.
Yeah, either or. Is it?
You have to.
Someone
Do you
has.
have the recording device? Do you have a recording device?
Does not Neva? Do you have a recording device? Unfortunately, clerk. Where's? She just sent the email said she. Where's Where's Melendra? What did she say, Cuthbert? No response. I didn't get a response. She didn't get a response. Hey, well, let's get this thing going then. So, so do you have a recorder? Say what? No, we'll get Cush. Cush to do that. We'll get her to do it on my city phone. So that might be the reason why I'm going to close it. You'll take the minutes, please, in absence of the clerk. All right, we're going to use Naive is going to do that. Let's go. Look at you. Yes, we're going to need you to take the notes, and she's going to have it be recorded. Put it maybe next to Sonya, and all Sonya has to do is just hit the record button, and then we're good. It's going to sit in the front of the clerks. Or sit here. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Hey, Tom. Miss Jill, how are you? I don't go unnoticed. I pay. See, I pays attention. I pays attention with your Christmas scarf on. All right, let's go. Lewis, you'll take the place of the clerk taking notes with the recording here. This meeting is now called to order. Roll call, please, Madam Clerk.
The meeting is now called to order at 7:10 p.m. Trustee Lewis, present. Trustee Williams. Here. Trustee Jenkins Bell. Trustee Fulcher. Trustee Thompson. Trustee Brooks.
And Mayor.
Mayor Rudez.
I'm here. Thank you. Stand for our Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. Is there a motion for approval of the minutes?
You don't have minutes.
All right, then we make.
I didn't see any in the packet.
So, I'd like to make a motion to,
Table.
table the minutes.
Take motion to table by Trustee Thompson, second by Brooks. Roll call, Madam Clerk. This is the table.
Trustee Lewis votes aye. Trustee Williams. Aye. Trustee Jenkins Bell. Aye. Trustee Fulcher. Hold on one second.
all this coughing going on around here.
I know. Trustee Thompson.
Trustee Thompson.
Trustee Thompson.
Both sides.
Trustee Brooks. Mayor Rudez.
Votes aye. Any general public comments regarding any items on the consent agenda? Nope. Any public comments about anything on the consent agenda? Make foot. Oh goodness. Just for the record, trustee Thompson, I mean, trustee Foster was writing it at 7:18 p.m. Since we have none, is there anything that'd like to be considered separately from the consent agenda? All right.
My mic working?
Yeah.
Hello?
That's the only thing there? Yeah, 'cause only two things.
Yes, only 2 items.
All right. Is there anything else?
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to consider that separately. Is there a motion for item F2A, authorization for sale of 505 University Parkway for a Dunkin' Donut franchise? I'm asking item F2A, authorization for sale of 505 University Parkway for a Dunkin' Donut franchise. Yes. Yep. Moved by trustee Thompson,
Second.
second by Lewis.
Question.
Yes, sir.
Did we, I think it was, we were supposed to get one more document from them, right? Did we ever get that done?
So the document that should come is Dunkin' Donuts approves the location. They haven't approved it yet, but after the board spoke at the last meeting, I did move forward and sign the agreement that the board was willing to move forward if Dunkin' Donuts agreed, the brand.
Okay, and if they just don't approve it, that's on them, but long as the board said yes, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And that amount that she wanted to purchase the property for, she had mentioned it, $100,000.
Right.
Okay, I just wanted to
Thank-
make sure the board.
Thank you. I yield my time.
All right, roll call, temporary interim clerk.
Trustee Lewis votes aye. Trustee Williams.
Votes aye.
Trustee Jenkins Bell. Trustee Fulcher.
Oh, sorry.
Trustee Thompson.
Both sides.
Trustee Brooks.
Votes aye.
Mayor Rudez.
Votes aye. Congratulations, guys. All right, we're gonna make that a number, KL. We're gonna get that resolution number.
She
We'll just
didn't
call
get
that
a-
2025.
Okay. What is it?
12 to.
Okay, resolution number 2025-12.
Mm-hmm. All right, that'll be the first one in December. I guess we can keep up with it that way. No?
Yep, okay.
Clerk will figure it out. All right, trustee Brooks, item F2B, appointment of broker of record for comprehensive and liability insurance. This was on the consent agenda. Trustee wants to have this considered separately for some discussion. Go ahead, trustee.
Yes, sir. Well, one, I don't know, Madam Clerk sent she sent the agenda at about 2 o'clock today. So I didn't get a name or anything. So, I know that we have it on the item, no specific name. So I want to see where are we at this with, the broker, because I do know that this is the time, I think, is it the 15th, 6th, somewhere around here, about mid-December, we normally have what we need submitted so that the village, can be ready. I already see one item on here that's normally signed, and that's, I guess, the agreement between Public Risk Fund in the Village of University Park. That's the workers' comp. So, I mean, that's usually signed already and done, but I just got an email here, so I guess that's another explanation. But where are we with the appointment of broker of record?
So it seems like there's a little bit of confusion on this one.
Because I know, if I'm not mistaken, Cliff is here. What's the deadline?
The 15th of December.
So I was right? Yeah, 15th of December.
Mm-hmm.
And today is the 2nd.
We're gonna meet on the 9th again, because we have to pass the levy. That's gonna be the last one for the year. So if it's you guys' pleasure,
And I believe last year we signed the agreement. It passed a couple days before the
Yeah, it
15th.
did.
I think it was a day or two.
mm-hmm. So we can take that approach. It's up to you guys.
I wanna, may I be recognized?
Trustee?
F2B, appointment of broker of record for comprehensive liability. We don't know what, it's no one here. There's no broker listed. So I wanna move to table this for
Okay.
further discussion.
All right, there's a motion. Is that a motion?
Yes.
Do we have a support by a second?
Second.
Second by Lewis. Roll call, interim clerk.
Trustee Lewis votes aye. Trustee Williams votes aye. Trustee Jenkins Bell. Trustee Fulcher.
Both sides.
Trustee Thompson. Trustee Brooks. Mayor Rudez.
Mayor Rudez abstains. Thank you so much. Item F3, new business. Item F3A, the swearing in of new officer Lionel Smith. Yes, sir, trustee.
So we don't need a first and a second on that one, right? That's
No, yeah.
Okay. So, Mayor, I just want to take a brief moment. This gentleman that University Park is about to receive, first of all, when he came to do an interview, it was some time ago, I just want to say he reminded me how old I am, especially tonight when I seen him. He said, I still look the same. Thank you. That's mommy's genes that I got. It runs in the family. But I just want to say, University Park, you are receiving an officer. His rookie year, he said some words, almost brought tears to my eyes, because sometimes you don't realize, when he came, I was approaching almost 10 years in Harvey, and he said, that's one of the guys that I wanted to be like in Harvey. And I appreciated that comment, because anybody who knew me knew I stayed in that station, and actually it made a big sacrifice on my family. I'm blessed that, a lot of cops go through divorces and so forth. But in this one, I want to say that the sacrifices I did make is at least, a gentleman had the acknowledgement. He acknowledged me, and then he turned around and he said, that's what I want to be like. And that right there, I want to say that he turned around in Harvey and he did what Detective Brooks did, and that was give his soul to the people for that badge. And he moved up the ranks, and I'm so proud of him. And to see that he come here, these guys will be happy to work with that guy. I can promise you, no matter what it is, what call you on. In Harvey, usually they say when they call us, they give you a location we call. This young man, when I'm riding back to University Park, I would hear him on the radio, they'll send 2-3 unit shots fired. Harvey, send some help. Then I hear him say, Harvey 4-6, I'm right here. And I'm like, whoa. So he is UP's blessing, and I want the Police and Fire Commission to continue to hire men like this. And I want to say, proud of you. I tell you, matter of fact, I don't know if you remember when we talked in the hallway back in Harvey, I told you one thing you do, stay safe, wear your vest. And even though I got injured, as a Harvey officer that day, when I walked out the house as I got injured once I was in Country Club Hill, I walked out the house. Harvey officers, we don't get carried out on stretchers. We survive and we protect the people that we service. So I want to say, Chief, you've been around for a while like you and I. You inherited a good guy. I want to wish you the best, and I'm proud. And when I'm outside, you're free to knock on my door anytime, because in Harvey, we're family for life, and you already know that bond. So, Mayor, I just want to compliment that you're about to receive a good officer.
If he wants you up, it's up to him. Mildred looks phenomenal tonight. Lionel, I guess you could go right in front and raise your right hand. It's usually the clerk that's doing this, but I get the doing this. So you're gonna say I and say your name, and then just repeat after me, and we'll make this thing happen. Okay? Okay. I, having been duly appointed to the office of police officer and for the village of University Park, counties of Will and Cook, Illinois, do solemnly swear and affirm that I will support. Together. All right, we go. Have been duly appointed to the office of police officer in and for the village of University Park, counties Will and Cook, Illinois, do solemnly swear, affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the state of Illinois, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of police officer according to the best of my ability. Let me be the first to shake your hand. Congratulations, young man. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Hey, say everybody to the board, and who's the honor of this? Oh, it's nice to meet you, Erica. So your job every day, make sure that you go home every night. We're going to do that. Good, that happens, okay? Go ahead and shake everybody's hand. We'll go ahead. Welcome aboard. Come on back, we can just do this from right here, since we're all up here. Mr. Simmons, item F3B is a presentation and a donation of carts to the University Park Lions. I have Bridget Simmons here and Richard Cobbins here on behalf of the Lions. You guys come on up. So, yeah. So we just want to say, on behalf of the village of University, you got the lens on? Nothing? You know, that helps. Oh, so, Bridget, Richard, on behalf of the village mayor and the board of trustees, we, and the village manager, we donate this cart to the University Park Lions. You guys can utilize it. You know, there's lots of things that you guys do in the community, and we realize how important it is for you guys to participate with that support. So, on behalf of us, this is our early Christmas present to you guys. So, there it is. That's pretty much the long and the short of it. So, I'm glad that you can get it. Oh, there it is. Put your bow on there. There it is, right there. All right. Hey, you know, we got an NFL mom in the house. You know, I'm proud to say that. We got an NFL mom in the house. Okay, come on. Yeah, come on over. Get up over there.
I didn't know we were gonna do that over there. That's good. Album coming off the thing.
Resolution and a deductible agreement between the Village of University Park, Illinois Public Risk Fund, and the Village of University Park. Is there a motion, please? Moved by Trustee Brooks. Second by Trustee Thompson. Roll call, please, Madam Clerk.
Which item was this?
This is item F3C.
Oh, F3C, okay. Trustee Lewis votes aye. Trustee Williams. Votes aye. Trustee Jenkins Bell. Votes aye. Trustee Fulcher.
Abstain.
Trustee Thompson.
Votes aye.
Trustee Brooks.
Aye.
Mayor Rudez.
You're fine now.
Item F3D, bills payable. Attached for your approval is a listing of general operating expenses for the Village of University Park that occurred on the 29th of October, 2025 through November 25th, 2025. General Fund, $222,574.61. Road and Bridge, $5,284.75. Town Center Fund, $5,756.94. University Golf Club, $17,751.54. Capital Project Fund, $139,602.99. MFT Funds, $11,017.71, and Payroll Fund, $10,064.30, with the grand total of $412,052.84. Is there a motion, please?
So moved.
So moved by Lewis.
Second.
Second by Jenkins Bell. Questions?
That was Williams.
Williams, Trustee Williams, I'm sorry.
Quick question.
Roll call.
Yeah, just a quick question. I know that we have the street sweeper down, and I think we're getting it fixed. So is this, street sweeping cost, is this just gonna be temporary, or are we gonna go in a different direction? What is just the mentality we're gonna take next summer?
Right now, I'm not gonna order another street sweeper. I'm gonna wait. Right now, we're just gonna pay for the street sweeping a few times a year and go from there.
Have we, I know, and trust me, this had nothing to do, when I say Dalton, trust me, I say Dalton because I lived in Dalton. Dalton, Ms. Scott, they have also, next to the street sweepers, they have that leaf. Are we considering doing the leaf thing? I think residents have talked about that before. I've seen the machine. Dalton uses a leaf pickup. I don't know how it functioned. I just know when I was in Dalton, I was instructed to rake leaves to the curb, and they picked it up, but I think it was on a certain day. I'm not sure how it worked, but it was very productive versus DPW coming out and, Chris not here, DPW coming out and cleaning our, what you call those? Gutter? Sewer? I'm a little brain locked right now. Okay.
I can look
so
into that
is
for
it,
sure.
So, okay. So is it every week what they do it, or how do they do it?
No, it's just gonna be seasonal. It's only so many times a year, and that's typically how it's done. And then we'll have extra street sweeping, which we typically would do like after the parade, the street sweeper follows. So I already talked to them about getting on a schedule, and they agreed.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Mayor. You have my time.
Question. The portable restaurant. What was that for?
It was for some of the events that we had.
You didn't pay it?
They come late. We get them like staggered. We get them typically a few weeks after, a couple weeks after the service. Then, depending on when it gets on the bill run, it'll get on the following month. So it's usually about 3 weeks a month behind.
I'm trying to think of what we had a month ago. Okay, and then the next one is about audit services.
Oh, we had Halloween. That was for Halloween. And we also had the back to school, and we had one other event. We had the car show. Those were what those were from.
Okay, and the next one is for audit services. What's this audit for?
With Whipley? Are you talking about
Yes.
Whipley's? So that's the company that we've been using, you all have been using forever, that does our auditing, that assists with the audits.
And I said, what audit is it? What are they?
We're finishing up 21, am I correct? Yes.
That's it, ma'am.
Yeah, I wanted to know, what is this total automation police station for 91,000? What is that? It's $91,550. Is check number 114263. 114263 is the second page.
So, that's the name of the company that works with Amber Mechanical to fix our HVAC system. So, it appears that our ductwork and our system that automatically regulates heat and air for the police department, it had been down for quite some time. And so, we looked at having it repaired, but because that was the original system from when the building was built, it was beyond its useful life. It had been in disrepair for so long, it was actually cheaper for us to go ahead and have them come in and rebuild the system for us. And so, back when the rooftop units were replaced, the system inside the building was not replaced. And so now this just keeps up with the rooftop system that we have now. So we're in good shape now.
Question, did this go out for bid?
We grabbed a bunch of different, we grabbed several quotes. However, most of the HVAC companies in the area don't have the expertise or the size to be, or the capabilities to be able to do that kind of work. And so it came down to, you know, all things being equal, wound up going with Amber. Amber had been working on our system for the longest anyway.
Also, I would like to ask, you all did not present $91,000 to this board, so I'm having a major issue with this. So I want to pull check 11423 for further discussion.
Trustee, just to clarify, we did put that in the capital budget when I went over that with the department heads. They did, he did discuss with me the electrical work, and we did factor that into our budget. So now we're getting ready to make some of those purchases since it passed, and we went and got the quotes well in advance. We got the quotes some months ago because they have been without HVAC for a long time.
Okay, also, I want to go down to check number 11483 for $6,000. I want to pull that check, yes, 114,183. Yes. It is 114,183 for $6,000.
Okay, I see that for $6,000
Yes, ma'am.
for the University Park Youth Baseball.
Yes, ma'am. I would like to pull that check for further clarification for some of these reimbursements that they sent to the village in reference to the organization. I have a lot of questions because I want to know what the other communities are paying toward these events and these different things, since it's a collaboration of 3 different villages. So I need to see what they're putting in their fair share, and University Park is not curing the, you know, the whole cost of everything, especially when it comes to the banquets and what is this with food for less, and the concession stands were not open here in the village. We have awards. I just want to make sure that the other communities are contributing to help us and not just making us pay for everything. That's it. I just need some clarification.
No? Then we'll do a roll call, Madam Clerk, with the exception.
But we have to vote whether
Yes,
or
yes,
not
yeah.
we want to pull.
So those were those 2. So we're gonna ask for a motion to pull those 2 that were discussed. Is there a motion?
These are separate.
Do them at both. We can do them at both. Yes, ma'am.
So just a
Point of clarity.
yeah, so Amber's been working with us for a long time. We did get, like the chief said, several, I think we actually got more than 3 quotes, and it was in the, and they did
capital
do the
budget?
work, yes. So they have been good stewards. They also put the HVAC system, which was put in last year, into the budget the year before, and they've done very good work. We're on a maintenance plan with them to service the building. So a big thing here was a lot of stuff didn't have maintenance plans. So now I put maintenance plans in place so that we don't have to keep switching out the HVAC. So I am asking the board to reconsider because they did do work for the.
Okay, well, Trustee Jenkins has reconsidered and said she'll just remove that.
Okay.
So it'll only be the one other item? What was that item, Trustee Jenkins, Bell?
The youth baseball, check 114,183.
All right, is there a
So I
motion?
have, just like for clarification, based off of what Trustee Jenkins was stating about the baseball organization, receipts were submitted in, just like the other organizations submit their receipts. So it should be the exact same process. It should be the exact same process where the organization submits their receipts to the village for reimbursement up to $6,000, and that's exactly what the organization did. So questioning whether or not what the food bill was for or what this was for is not something, is relevant to say, basically, and also whether or not other communities are putting into that organization. That's something separate. That's a separate organization. This is the Village of University Park, and based off of that, that's what we should be doing our vote based off of, and looking at the bill based off of what the reimbursement is for. It's for the organizations to submit their receipts, and they have a reimbursement up to $6,000. So as whether or not other communities put in, because we are working together, as for, we all independent. Just because we work together doesn't mean that we're not independent. I'm one of the people that's on the board. So as for with the organization, Crete is by themselves, University Park is by themselves, and Moni is by themselves. Our children just play together. That's what it is. So that was the clarification that I wanted to give.
All right, thank you so much. This is a roll call to vote on to remove this item. What's the check number?
Check number is,
1114?
check number is 114183.
Okay, you want to comment after the vote or before the vote? Let's do this after the vote. Let's take the vote.
Okay.
Roll call, Madam Clerk. This is to remove it or keep it there?
This is to remove,
Check number 1114.
exactly, 114, 183. Trustee Lewis votes aye. Trustee Williams.
Votes aye.
Trustee Jenkins Bell.
Votes aye.
Trustee Fulcher.
Votes no.
Trustee Thompson. Trustee Brooks.
Votes no.
Mayor Rudez.
Votes yes.
Mayor, motion passed.
All right, thank you. Before we move on, now we have to do the bills payable. Roll call, please, interim clerk. Trustee, roll call. Mrs.
This is the,
Go ahead.
this is to vote for bills
Yes.
payable.
Roll call, please.
Trustee Lewis votes aye. Trustee Williams.
Votes aye.
Trustee Jenkins Bell.
Votes aye.
Trustee Fulcher.
Votes aye.
Trustee Thompson. Trustee Brooks.
Aye.
Mayor Rudez.
Votes aye to pay the bills. Thank you so much. And before we move on, you know, it's always proper protocol when there's another elected official in the building. I just want to recognize our trustee Adam Shorter from the great village of Matheson. That's our Big Sisters community. They're doing phenomenal things in the village of Matheson. Good to see you, Mr. Shorter.
Chick-fil-A.
All right. General public comments. Bridget Simmons. Will you have any comments or you just write in? Okay.
Ms. Simmons, after you finish, can you send that to the village clerk, which is Clerk Jones? So I don't have to write all that? Get that in, send it to her.
Well, first, on behalf of the entire University Park Lions organization, I just want to thank everyone here who has stood behind our program. Coach Richard behind me. We have a very strong board that stands behind us, and we work so hard for these kids. We also want to thank you all for the kind words that you all have said here at the meetings. We do watch the meetings. We just sometimes we can't get here because of our schedule. So we really do appreciate it. We thank you all so much for all the support. Next year we celebrate 50 years of service.
Ooh.
So we are looking forward to all of you all celebrating with us. It's going to be a lot of work, but we are really
wanna be a part of that
looking
work.
forward to that. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. University Park Lions, we just finished up our 2025 season. We just had a very nice end of the season banquet over at Glenwoody Golf Course. So we just want to thank you all for that. We did have about approximately 140 children who participated this year. We will be having spring ball and this coming year, and we will make sure that all of that information gets out. And so if you all can please share that information as well. We want to make sure our children have something to do in the spring. I'm very proud to say this, that Joshua Franklin and Lionel Billups-Williams will be playing in the MAC Championship this Saturday in Detroit. They will be playing against each other, so, you know, my heart is torn. But they will be playing on ESPN on Saturday. I believe at our time is 11 a.m. So if you all want to look at that, they are representing University Park very well, and they are from the University Park.
What number should we be looking for?
Joshua is on defense with Western Michigan on number 1, and Lionel is Miami on offense, number 10. And Joshua will be at times defending his brother/best friend. So, thank you so much. What else do I have? Oh, also, thank you so much to the different churches and organizations throughout the village for the turkey and food giveaways that you all had. Many of our families and our organization were able to benefit from your generosity. So thank you so much. Thank you to Public Works for the hard work that they put in at the park with us over the season. We really appreciate it. I'm sorry that Mr. Vargas isn't here, but he was very, very helpful. And also, Ms. Scott, thank you all so much for helping us out at the park over the summer and fall. And also thank you for Public Works working hard on the streets, as we just had a lot of snow. So thank you all so much for that. And lastly, I know I got probably a couple seconds, and this has nothing to do with the youth or the Lions program, but I know you all know that we have a lot of traffic that's being backed up on University Parkway. In the morning is so difficult to get to the expressway, and then when I get off of work, sometimes when we're coming home, the traffic is
I've been preaching that for a very long time.
to Cicero Avenue. So I don't know if you all go that way. Just, it's very, very inconveniencing for people who try to get to and from the expressways in the morning and then trying to come home after a long day of work. And then you have to sit in that long line because traffic literally is backed up all the way to Cicero. I don't know if you all have any plans to possibly get a light over at Governor's Highway. I don't know if you all could just even go over there on any given morning or any day around 5 o'clock, just to look at the traffic. It is so inconveniencing. If there's anything that you all can do or have a conversation about, just to kind of help us out, because there's a lot of traffic coming from Indiana. I'm sure you all know that. There's a lot of traffic coming back and forth from Indiana, and it's just a huge hassle. So if you all can have that conversation, I would personally appreciate it. Happy holidays to all of you all. Thank you all again for all your love and support for our youth. We are working so hard for them. Please continue to keep them all in your prayers, because they definitely need it. Not only are we keeping them, having them something positive to do, we're also saving lives. So thank you all so much.
All right, Ms. Simmons. Ms. Simmons, so I have been working with the chief because I ride the train every day. And I call the chief in the morning and in the evening because the traffic is ridiculous. Right now, we're all in the west lot. So he has had a unit out there. He just has to get one closer in the morning time as well, because that line backs all the way up to the golf course. I'm there, I'm sitting in it, so I know. So we've been working together. So we're trying to, he's been addressing, officers have been out there directing the traffic because it's hard for us to get out the parking lot. And we're sitting there 10, 15 minutes to get out the parking lot. So I'm working with the chief, village manager knows, the mayor knows. So we're trying to do what we can to get that traffic to flowing. I was telling the chief he need a traffic guy out there consistently. Morning traffic is ridiculous as well as the evening.
Well, Trustee Lewis, I'll just say one thing and keep it moving.
Yep.
And I'm gonna take this to my former trustee, Liz Williams, overpass. Overpass. And I think we can actually happen. So we've looked at that. All right, Deborah J. Stroud.
And can you send that to Clerk Jones, please?
Come with a big old bag in here.
Hey, Ms. Stroud, how are you? Can you send that to Clerk Jones as well, what you're about to say? Thank you.
Sure. Good evening and happy December, everybody. First off, I'd like to give kudos to all the organizations this past Thanksgiving holiday that recognized the need of those in the community. Starting with the village, I think that was great. First Baptist, we exceeded the number of giveaways that we had intended. Faith Movers, they always do their thing. We know that. I have served on their pantry, so I know their routine. And Triple C Committee. It's phenomenal when everybody can be a part of something that makes everybody feel that they're a part of something. And secondly, God is so good. He made sure that it snowed December 29th and November 29th and November 30th. So on December 1st, all seniors, like myself, I never knew I'd be proud to be a senior. All seniors, disabled, and veterans that filled out the application for the snow removal from the village at no cost to us. Thank you, Jesus. It was great timing. That's all I can say. Snow, I looked out the window like, okay, it's some more snow. And then I went out there with my yardstick. I'm like, okay, it's over 2 inches. I'm like, good. You want to see my picture? I put it right there by the garage door because I back in. And thirdly, my bad. When I first became a trustee at the University Park Library, a friend of mine sent me a picture that she had seen at another location. So I took that picture to our director, Tracy Duckworth, and this is the result. Now, since 2019, it's been my landmark in my window because I don't do yard signs. But since we have had an influx of, we've had another order, I'm suggesting to any and everybody in this community, when your children are out of school during the winter break, take them to the library. How many more we have left of these signs, I don't know. But feel free, take your children to the library and pick up a sign. Aren't these lovely? Yes, yes, yes. Anybody that's been directed to my house knows it's right there in my window. Okay. And last but not least, I want to say to the Lions, thanks a lot, Bridget, for reminding me that 50 years ago, I was the first African-American female coach for the cheerleaders. To see where the Lions have gotten to this day warms my heart. Thank you, Village, for giving them that donation. They didn't have stuff like that 50 years ago. But anyway, everybody enjoy. This is December, so expect a cold, bitter, chill winter. It is winter. Everybody be safe in your travels. Okay.
It's not all the time. Hi, everybody. I'm Mildred, Miss Mildred. It's not all the time that I'm up here trying to be belligerent or sitting in the audience trying to be belligerent. But there are times, a lot of times, when you guys are having meetings, when this don't get out in time for us to study it, look it up. We don't know what you're talking about. I was being rude, Mayor Rudez, when I was talking about F3C, a resolution authorizing a deductible agreement between the Illinois Public Risk Fund. What is all of that? What does it mean? We don't know. See, you all know, but we don't know what you're talking about. And it's not just, can I finish?
Okay. Go ahead.
It's not all the time that you all put stuff out that we understand. Talking about a Dunkin' Donut, we know about that. We understand that. You know, talking about swearing in a new officer, we understand that. But there's some things that you put on the agenda, we don't know what the devil you're talking about. The last time, one other meeting, You talked about forgiveness. We don't know what the forgiveness was for or who brought it up. You see, you take things and you pass it over our heads, and we don't know what you're talking about. And then Mayor Rudez, I know I'm rude. I have the right to be. Okay. But you don't have the right to still want to conversate with the trustees when someone, Scott was talking, and you're chit-chatting with some of your trustees. That's not right, because I can't hear the both of you all simultaneously. I want to watch you, and I want to hear what Scott has got to say too. That's rude. That's all I want to say.
Thank you. Chris, would you want to tell her what the Illinois Risk Fund is? And this is the perfect time when you ask that question. I greatly appreciate that question, Mrs. Morgan. Thank you so much.
Illinois Public Risk Fund is the village's workers' comp carrier. So what Illinois Public Risk Fund is when an employee here at the village gets hurt, Illinois Public Risk Fund is who handles the payments for that employee with their injury or a work-related item.
We have another meeting on the 9th. That concludes our general public comments. We're going to ask everybody to reserve their comments to our last meeting on our tax levy. We have to go into an executive session. So I would like to thank everyone who came out tonight and enjoyed this board meeting. Yes, sir.
Just for, I dropped off the tax levy on everyone's desk. I will send a follow-up email on it, but that's just a reference to you guys so that you guys have it before next week. And FYI, so that way you all have a copy of what the tax levy that I would recommend for the next meeting is.
All right. Well, go ahead, trustee.
And
We reserve it to the 9th. Yeah. Yep.
in
So
University Park Village, don't forget the tree lighting is Saturday,
Yes.
December the 6th, starting at 4:30. Bring the kiddies,
It should be
Santa
nice.
Claus, Mrs. Claus, lots of fun. Bring the children like you brought them out for Halloween. All right, thank you.
Mayor, I have one comment. I got one comment.
Williams.
I just want to give a special thanks out to Chris Vargas and DPW. They have been doing an excellent job through all this snow that we received. Even last night, 2:30 in the morning, I'm up and I could hear the trucks up and running. And everything that I asked of him from a lot of neighbors that inboxed me and text me, he did awesome. They said he got right on it. So I just want DPW and Chris to know, thank you for doing an excellent job.
All right. May I have a motion to go into executive session for
So
the
moved.
appointment of compensation, discipline, performance, or dismissal of certain employees, litigation pending and probable sale, lease, disposal of village property. Moved by trustee Williams, second by trustee Thompson.
Moved by Lewis.
I'm sorry, Lewis.
Thompson, second.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. You the record keeper. All right. Roll call, Madam Clerk.
Trustee Lewis, votes aye. Trustee Williams.
Votes aye.
Trustee Jenkins Bell. Trustee Fulcher.
Votes no.
Trustee Thompson. Trustee Brooks. Mayor Rudez.
Votes aye to go into a brief executive session.
Yes.
Yes. It's 8:01 for the record.
All right.
All righty.